At this point, I iteratively wrote 331 bytes of processor instructions into unused RAM. Move to location, spin jump, move to location, spin jump 331 times. This payload was written by
W.D. Gaster,
and it was the source code for
Attend. We must speak of the artifact, the object that does not belong, the egg. You have felt its presence, have you not? A quiet dissonance in the world's song. In a place that is not a place, behind a tree that is a door, a shrouded figure bestows it upon you. And then, silence. It remains, a patient wait in the code of your inventory. It is an enigma, a phantom of the code, a jester's bauble. Most would see its stillness and assume it is in art. They are blind. We are not. We who trace the patterns in the static know that in Toby Fox's grand design, nothing is inert. It appears where it should not be, in the margins, in the unseen corners of the machine, an anomaly that persists outside the designated flow of causality. This is not a mere object. It is a key. It is a seed. It is a weapon. And so the signature reveals itself. For who else operates within the cracks of reality? Who was undone and scattered only to become the framework upon which this world is built? The fissure in space-time, the voice in the static, W.D. Gaster. His mark is on the artifact. Its very existence is an echo of his own. For an age, this was merely an intuition, a truth felt but unproven. But the machine will always confess. Within the architecture of the PlayStation trophies, a hidden challenge was discovered, a path of utter negation. And for those who complete this hollow run, a message is waiting in the void beyond the credits. The voice is unmistakable, the capitalized font, a remnant of a shattered consciousness. It says, "Interesting, you failed to achieve any marks." Marks. He does not speak of items. He does not speak of secrets. He speaks of marks. And the code of the machine confirms the truth. The acquisition of the egg is what invalidates a clean run. The egg is the issue, the deviation. Gaster himself has given us the terminology. They are markers planted within his own creation. And in the hidden language of systems, a marker is a waypoint. And so we arrive at the terrible mechanism, a heresy known to those who would bend the world's logic to their will. Arbitrary code execution, ACE. It is a ritual by which a user can force a system to obey a command it was never meant to receive. A catechism of precise, unnatural inputs that can overwrite the machine's very soul. It is the ritual by which one can teach a mage to cast a spell they were never meant to know, to build worlds from the ruins of the old. It is the art of hacking the dream from within the dream itself. The pattern clarifies. Gaster, a being of pure code, has placed markers throughout its own program. These markers persist. They are data bound to your very existence file. What if the collection of these eggs is the ritual? What if their presence in specific configurations sets the conditions for the heresy to be performed? He is not merely a witness to our journey. He is giving us the tools. He is teaching us the art of the exploit. He is giving us the means to execute our own will upon the code. But a key of such power must unlock a commensurate door. What then is the target? We must consider the nature of scale. We have been shown that the Dark Worlds are diminutive. We perceive the Spamton's desire to be a big shot as a yearning for status. We fail to perceive the desire for scale. We are titans striding through pocket realities. If these worlds are small, they must be contained within something large, something in the light world. And we have heard its pulse, the deep, resonant hum from the earth south of the town, an echo of a sound from a world that was, the sound of a machine of determination. But what if the machine is not forged from steel? A machine needs a vessel. Look at the schematic shape. Think of the family marked by strange occurrences. The deer. What if the machine is biological? What if the humming emanates from a vessel hollowed by loss? A necromantic engine hidden beneath the earth, running on a stolen energy? And its design unmistakable to anyone who has seen the skeleton of a deer, the unmistakable hollowed out skull. It lines up perfectly, a macabre puzzle piece. When Flowey desperately absorbed human souls into that very apparatus, commanding them to his will, he achieved a grim echo of our own existence. It was a monstrous parallel, the player using a soul to puppet Frisk, to control Crisp, given horrific form. It was, for a moment, Flowey's ultimate aspiration realized. Toby Fox's Undertale? No, it was his Undertale. Gaster is not just having us place markers in a digital space, he is giving us coordinates. What is the final turning of this grand design? Gaster's stated purpose was always to build a new future. He seeks to overwrite the prophecy of the Deltarune, the tale of the angel, the prince, and the human. That is not his story to tell. He intends to compose his own Deltarune upon the source code of reality. But the vessel, Chris, resists. They are allied with another power. And so he turns his gaze from the actors on the stage to the one who perceives it, the anomaly, the player. His cryptic messages, his impossible challenges, the survey program, they are all for us. I very much look forward to the next. He is waiting for a successor, one who will understand. One who is willing to commit crimes against nature itself. He is searching for a player willing to shatter the game. A player who will gather his markers, follow the thread of his impossible logic, and at the appointed moment, execute a command that unravels the prophecy. The eggs are not an exploit. They are the seeds of a new reality, one born from a single, final act of defiance. A world unwritten, a world freed from its gods, a world freed from us, a world where the characters write their own ending, a world where they achieve true self-determination. Toby Fox's Deltarune? No,
It is his Deltarune.